Welcome to GNN Television. I am by name Ayo Michael. Remember, today it is all about GNN politics. And our main focus today is a searchlight on President Buhari's minister on his second time in office. And that is the reason we present to you a professional of no mean repute, a technocrat, a first-class technocrat by all standard, Kola Adesina. Kola Adesina, an illustrious son of Yoruba land. Kola Adesina is the group managing director of Sahara Power Group. He is evidently one of the best notable visionaries and technocrats in Nigeria today. Indubitably, he has been instrumental to the growth of the energy sector in Nigeria and Africa. A versatile professional with a degree in insurance, backed with higher college degrees, Kola Adesina has gone ahead to become an associate member of the Chartered Institute of Insurance and move on to the energy sector, where he carved a niche for himself in the power sector. In the power sector in Africa, as an expert who serves as a resource person for African governments and regulatory authorities. In addition to his professional accomplishments, Kola mentors young professionals, setting them on the path of excellence and sustained achievement across various disciplines. As the Group Managing Director of Sahara Power Group, a reputable company which has invested over $20 million in Egbin Power Plant to generate over 1,320 megawatts, Adesina once again has proven himself as one of the requisite solutions to the Nigerian problems. Kola Adesina has served on the Presidential Committee for the accelerated expansion of the electricity infrastructure in Nigeria, a vehicle that battered the privatization of the sector. He is a much sought-after resource person at international conferences. I will be right back after this commercial.
Welcome to the scintillating world of Western Quarry Nigeria Limited. Western Quarry Nigeria Limited is an integrated quarry and general mining company situated in Odeda, Ogun State, Nigeria, that are of superior value in the Nigerian mining industry. The company consistently delivers high quality and premium quarry products, value-added customer services, and a team of well-trained, experienced, technically sound, and motivated workforce. With a management team that has cutting-edge experience in mining and multicultural business management, the company stands shoulders higher than others in the quarry mining subsector. The company complies with stipulated environment and safety law for the sustainable growth of the Nigerian mining sector. The operations are tailored towards meeting customer-specific requirements on just-in-time basis, with an array of plant and machinery, which includes vibrating screen, belt conveyor, vibrating feeder, centrally electric controlling system, cone crusher, dust catcher. On production line, customers are sure of the best quality quarry products always. Our products: pavement materials, crusher dust, large rock products, and so on.
Welcome back. To elaborate further on the searchlight for President Buhari's cabinet in his second time in office, we have in the studio our very good friend in the house, Deacon Larry Anifowoshe. Deacon Larry Anifowoshe, you are welcome to GNN Television once again.
Thank you very much, moderator.
I remember very vividly the other time you were in this program, you said there were too many works, I'm quoting you verbatim now, in Raji Babatunde Fashola's hand: power, housing, and works. How do you think this problem can be resolved in his second time in office?
Actually, the three ministries, as I've said, are too much for Fashola. Therefore, in the power sector, we need a dedicated technocrat to actually man that ministry for an effective power generation, transmission, and distribution, so Nigeria can benefit from that experience of that personality.
If I am not mistaken at all, I believe you also saw the profile of Kola Additional. Do you see Kola Additional as a very good candidate? I mean, a good prospect for this position? Power.
Yes, I always say something. To whom much is given, much is expected. Nigerians have voted not only for President Buhari, and they expect good cabinet this time around. I think we had more than enough of test running of these ministers in the last 4 years. Nigeria cannot afford this time around to wait, and they said they are test running. Therefore, they need to turn around. Like the man you have just mentioned, is a known person. Kola Additional has been in the energy sector for quite a while, for more than 2 or 3 decades, and has proven himself to be very, very competent. And if given that opportunity, I believe he is going to man that ministry effectively for maximum utilization for Nigerians.
What are the things that you would like Nigeria to know about Kola Additional?
Yes, Kola Additional maybe, I think, as a technocrat, and I said sometimes that for Buhari presidency to succeed this time around, he needs to leave partisan politics apart and move beyond APC personalities. People like Kola Additional is a technocrat. I don't see him to be a known APC man, but I believe if given that opportunity, he will serve, because as the group managing director of Sahara Group, a very big energies outfit in Sub-Sahara Africa,
and they've done a lot with the Egbe
power plant is being involved, where they generated 1,320 megawatts. It has been to Davos as part of one of the stakeholders in Switzerland to partake in the energy development all over the world. So I believe with Kola Additional, who is a technocrat, and if you give the opportunity to serve as a minister for that particular power sector, because when you talk of power, you're talking of industrial and economic development. There's no country that will develop without a very sound and good power supply.
Are you saying that Fashola has not done well in the power sector?
Fashola has done incredibly well, but Fashola has limitations. He has too many things in his hand to handle. That's why I said, if Fashola is going to be detained, maybe as Minister for Power, Minister for Works and Housing, and Kola Additional is given the Ministry for Power, he will go places. If you look at it now, there is a good gap between power generation and expected power distribution. Over 80% of Nigeria does not have access to power. As at now, I think in the last rating, we have generated just well over 7,000 megawatts. And Nigeria needs nothing less than 19,000 megawatts to sustain the economy. Therefore, for us to have that good template for industrial economic development, for those multiple industries to come back, like Liver Brothers, like Dunlop, and Afrint, like PZ, like these companies that have left Nigeria because of epileptic power supply. I can show you that in the next few months, the next 18 months, with Kola, it will go places.
With Kola, Nigeria, we see a new development.
Yes, especially in the power sector.
In the power sector.
And it's going to affect industrial development too.
Do you know, before we round off on this program, I must say that we may see Kola Additional as the next Minister of Power. Do you know why? I remember in our last GNN prediction on politics, then we predicted who will be the governor of Lagos, who will be the governor of Ogun and Oyo State. Unfortunately, we have them there today. Sanwo-Olu is the governor-elect of Lagos, Dapo Abiodun in Ogun State, and surprisingly, as we predicted by then, the man, Seyi Makinde Freshwater, is the governor. So, who will now doubt GNM prediction if we say Kolea Additional is the next Minister of Power? Do you align with that?
Well, good. All said and done. Let us watch the full day together, but we have to put these people forward, because these are people we know over time. For example, during the era of President Obasanjo, Akim Adesina became the Minister for Agric, and we never had that type of tenure before and after now. He has laid a good template for agri development in Nigeria, and that's one of the things you are seeing today. So, given Kola Adesina to that opportunity to serve as a minister for power,
so are you trying to
I believe
say
Nigeria will not regret
are
it.
you trying to say?
And GNN, as far as I'm concerned, will be credited if the pressure comes through.
So what you are trying to say in brief is that it's also good for Nigerians of goodwill to bring forward in form of recommendations Nigerians that they have seen as being capable of manning one, ministerial position or the other.
Actually, President Muhammad Buhari or Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu or the other big men in the party or women cannot see everybody. They cannot know everybody. They can know them, they may not even know their capacity. That's why we Nigerians, we owe this government a duty to showcase and bring forth people who we have seen, either in the private or in the public, who has good antecedents in their own capacity as a technocrat or as a businessman that has succeeded in these areas. We need to present them to this government, and I pray that the government we have a listening ear to look at, take a second look at these recommendations, because Eti Obarile, Eti Obaloko.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Because the king cannot see everywhere. The king is the king is already in the palace. That's why he has chiefs and other people, and the subject information is very key and important. So Nigerians, let us bring forth, let us showcase people who we think can serve, even maybe at local level, at state level, at federal level, not minding the party they come from. And this is the only way Nigeria can survive. May God bless Nigeria.
Thank you very much, the King and Ifoshi.
Thank you very much.
Remember, viewers, that you can join GNN Television on our YouTube channel, Facebook, Twitter, or contact us through the number on your screen. I am Ayo Michael.